Thank you for joining us. I'm Aram's Legion, joined by Fred J. Robledo, behind the camera, James S. Carcega.
Here.
We're talking about a huge one now in the Pacific League. Muir hosting Burbank. Muir enters this game 6-1, 3-1 in league. Burbank enters at 4-3, 3-1 in league. Burbank, Freddie, really opened the door for itself and a lot of teams last week when it took out Crescenta Valley.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people saw that coming, but what it did is threw the Pacific League into a frenzy, because now you have Arcadia 4-0, and Arcadia hasn't played its big games yet, but Arcadia's 4-0, and now CV, Muir, and Burbank are all 3-1. So this really, what it did for Muir is give them a second chance.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these next 2 weeks, Muir can define itself, because it's got Burbank this week and Arcadia next week. It wins those 2 games. It does no worse than a tie for the league title. However that shakes out with Arcadia.
Well, they got to beat Pasadena.
They'll beat Pasadena in week 10. They're not gonna win those 2 games and then cough up a game in a turkey tussle to Pasadena.
Right.
That won't happen. But look, Aram, you know, since that loss to Crescenta Valley, and I'm not so sure that I'm shocked that they lost. It was that Muir was handled so easily. So they've come back. They've blown out their 3 opponents, the 3 that they should blow out in the Pacific League. So now this is the second truth game for them. Do they have enough to beat a team like Burbank and to show that they're going to be a real deal if they get in the playoffs? Burbank lost to Arcadia. That's their only loss earlier in the league. So this is the one I'm sure Arcadia is probably rooting for Muir right now, because they would get them next week. That would allow them to continue to control their own destiny. But you know, these last few weeks in the Pacific League are going to be crazy.
Yeah, they are. And like Freddie mentioned, Burbank's win over Crescenta Valley opened the door for Muir, because Muir lost to Crescenta Valley. So now it comes down to beating the team that beat the team that beat you.
Right.
So this is a huge game for Muir. They're right back in it. And Muir has, responded pretty well since the CV loss. Granted, it was against, Hoover, Glendale, Burroughs. But, they did a really good job last week in that win over Burroughs, 36-0. So the defense has come around. They're going to need that defense to slow down Burbank. Freddie, what do you think? Who are you going to pick?
My heart says to go ahead and go with Muir here, but my head says, when you look at Burbank and you look even at the beginning of the season, some of the games that it's played, that this is probably Burbank's game. I think on paper you've got to go with them. I just hope that Muir shows itself, that they show out, and that this is a competitive game come the fourth quarter and they have a chance to win. If they can do that, maybe they have a chance next week against Arcadia, but they can't go into this game and lay another egg like they did against Crescenta Valley. They need to make this competitive, but I'm not ready to pick them to win. I'll take Burbank.
Yeah, the overconfidence that was there for Muir maybe against Crescenta Valley, they came in riding high. I don't think that'll be there this week. I think Muir will be on its best behavior, and I think that's going to get them a close win. James,
you're going to be there.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to take Burbank just because Muir looked so ordinary when they played CV. It was just shocking. I remember telling Fred
after they would finish 4th in the Valley.
Oh yeah, I mean it was such a poor performance. Having said that, I'm sure they rallied the last 3 weeks and they'll be happy to see me Friday night. But they had that returning quarterback too, Freddie, that Porras kid. He can play.
Yeah.
And he can play a lot. I mean,
you're picking Burbank.
I'm picking Burbank in a very narrow game.
You got Muir, you said.
Yeah, I got Muir.
Yeah, Aaron was going.
He likes the cheeseburgers over there. That's what it is.
Too.
He wants
to be out there too for this game. This is a big one in the Pacific League. Great thing about the Pacific League now is that not only is that game big, but everyone's eyes are going to be on the other games. The other games' eyes will be on this one. It's going to be a really exciting final few weeks, like Freddie said. Get out to Muir High School on Friday night. Burbank hits town against the Mustangs.